Next Week in Wolfeboro is underwritten by the Downtown Grill Cafe. The Downtown Grill Cafe is located at 33 Main Street in beautiful Wolfeboro, New Hampshire, with a fantastic view of Lake Winnipesaukee and Cape Park. Hours of operations are daily from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. For more information about this underwriter, check out the website www.downtowngrill.cafe.
Welcome Next Week in Wolfeboro. I'm your host, Will Hunter.
Hello, Wolfeboro. I'm Caden Laing.
We are coming to you from the Wolfeboro Community Television studios, where we bring your community to view.
Thank you to our friends at the Downtown Grill Cafe for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro.
It is through their support and yours that programs like ours are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television.
If you would like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219.
Let's hear about what is happening around Wolfeboro in the week ahead from our friends at the Wolfeboro Area Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Bailey and Mary Ann Murray are outside at a table near Cape Park to tell us all about what's happening around Wolfeboro. Hello over there.
Hi, and welcome back to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I have my old buddy Mary Ann right here, and we're going to tell you all that we think we know about our community, and that's Wolfeboro, for this next week. So, Mary Ann, let's start right off with a John Denver tribute.
All right. Well, the John Denver tribute will be at Brewster's Anderson Hall, sponsored by the Wolfeboro Friends of Music, and it's going to begin at 7:30 p.m. And I understand this is a reprise promotion program because he was so good last year. He sold out, and I think they sold out again this year.
Great,
so they brought him back again.
Super.
And for more information, you may call 569-2151.
That's on the 21st of September. On the 22nd is Museum Days at the New Hampshire Boat Museum, and that's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And what's the phone number you call on that?
569-4554.
4554.
And this next one, happening the same day, Alan,
Touch Your Truck.
is Touch Your Truck. Some of you may have already seen Peg Mongello talking about this. It's sponsored by the Wolfeboro Area Children's Center, and it's at the Nick Recreation Park. It'll be on the 22nd, as we said, from 11 to 1 p.m., and it's great fun. They have all kinds of trucks. If you saw Miss Peg Mongello, she had a backhoe in here, and she was moving that backhoe around, and she had
fire trucks,
army and dump trucks, and everything you can imagine, boats, everything you can imagine. It's going to be a wonderful time, so bring all the kiddos down to the Nick Recreation Park on the 22nd, and for more information, call the Wolfeboro Children's Center, 569-1027.
Okay. Next, we have on the 24th, we have Songs and Stories honoring American veterans. That is at the Wright Museum. It starts at 7 p.m. and goes for about an hour. You must make reservations because it sells out very, very quickly, and seating is limited. So please call 569-1212, and that's for Songs and Stories honoring American veterans on the 24th. How about 26th? What's that?
On the 26th, the Haunted Trolley Tours are continuing. And they start at the Wolfeboro Inn, and they're sponsored by the Wolfeboro Trolley Company, and they will start at 7 p.m. And for more information on that, you can call 569-1080.
Okay. Also on the 26th, we have a volunteer picnic, and that's at the New Hampshire Boat Museum for all the volunteers to come and sit down and have a hot dog with Joe. That's at 6 p.m. in the evening, and 569-4554 for more information. 4554 for more information.
All right. And moving along to the 28th, we have the Wolfeboro Art Walk. It's downtown Wolfeboro. Just come along and walk along the sidewalk and watch the Wolfeboro artists and see the things that they've created. And that starts at 5 p.m. and goes till 7:30 p.m. And for more information, call 569-3994.
Yeah.
And also
on the 28th, this is a busy day.
It is.
Very busy. Autumn Craft Fair at the Clark House Museum Complex, put on by the Wolfeboro Historical Society. And that's from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. That's an Autumn Craft Fair at the Clark House, I should say. For more information on that, call 569-4997.
Okay, so now on the 28th also, if you're really, really tired from the whole entire day, if you started there early in the morning at the craft fair and you walked through the artwork, you can look at and go to see the Chocolate Confections and More auction. It's at the All Saints Episcopal Church on South Main Street, sponsored by the Wolfeboro Lions Club. So you'll get your energy revitalized if you go there and bid on some of these chocolate confections.
Yes, indeed.
And for more information on that, 986-7053.
Well,
All right.
bingo. I think that's all we have on a little calendar here, Mary Ann.
Yes.
But there's a lot going on in our town for this next week. So don't forget to participate in all of it, because they're putting all these events on for you. That's a
right.
fact. So what do you want to tell these folks?
Remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town.
Well, I've got to tell you something very quickly. Again, I meet another lady who said, "Isn't he cute?" And they're referring to you.
Yes.
I'm up to here with "Isn't he cute?" So you take care of yourselves, guys.
Right.
And all of you have a nice week. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Bailey and Mary Ann Murray. We are the good guys, Mary Ann and Mr. Bailey. What can we say?
Of course, the ladies love us. We are the cute guys on TV.
That's right, Caden. We are the cute guys on TV. Okay, so anyway, here are some things Caden and I would like to share with everyone. We'll start with Friday, September 20th.
At noon, the bells of the First Congregational Church and All Saints Episcopal Church will ring in unison to show support for a climate change movement. Carpools will be departing at 9 a.m. from All Saints Episcopal Church, headed to Portsmouth to attend the Youth Climate Strike at Prescott Park. For more information, email Susan Fuller at sfuller5277@yahoo.com.
Even though the library is closed, the New Hampshire Boat Museum will have a children's story hour with library staff in the Boat Museum at 10:30 in the morning.
Don't forget to watch Mike Dene and Charlie Hossack, local teachers and coaches, on their weekly sports talk show called Mike and the Hoss. The program plays on Channel 26 and at 5 and 11 o'clock right here in Wolfeboro.
The Kingswood varsity volleyball team plays Kennett at the Kingswood High School main gymnasium at 5:45 p.m.
The Village Theater monthly movie series will feature the 1950s classical film Invasion of the Body Snatchers on the Village Players Theater big screen, and will be a complete experience with popcorn starting at 7:30 p.m.
on Saturday, September 21st.
If you have some antiques or collectibles you would like to have appraised, the First Congregational Church is the place for you on Saturday. Appraisals will be made from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. For more information, please call 569-6090.
The Northeastern Ballet Theater is holding auditions for their December production of The Nutcracker. Auditions will be held at the Glendon Street Studio from 2 until 5 o'clock p.m.
You don't want to miss the amazing dynamic tribute to John Denver. This Wolfeboro Friends of Music concert features Ted Vigil with the guitar, singing the classic songs of John Denver. This concert starts at 7:30 p.m. at Anderson Hall on the Brewster Academy campus.
The Village Players Theater monthly movie series featuring the 1950s classic film Invasion of the Body Snatchers will show again on the Village Players Theater big screen and will be a complete experience with popcorn starting at 7:30 p.m. And on Sunday, September 22nd,
come and worship in the atmosphere of the Lord's creation at Cape Park with the First Congregational Church during their half-hour service, which starts at 7:30 a.m.
This is the last day to see the steamboats parade in Wolfeboro. The steamboats will parade at 10 a.m. at the Lees Mill 47th Annual Lees Mill Steamboat Meet in Wolfeboro.
A great event for kids of all ages will take place at the Neck from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. Kids can touch a truck or even ride in one as it circles the Neck. There will be over 25 vehicles, including dump trucks, fire engines, snowmobiles, a trolley, and a school bus, and more.
Come to the Wolfeboro Town Docks at 4 o'clock in the afternoon for the last summer fling aboard the Winnie Belle. There will be a 2-hour cruise with local jazz quartet. Anything goes, and there will be light refreshments. Ooh. And on Monday, September 23rd,
the Wolfeboro Public Library reopens with a newly paved parking area. The library will continue to operate under the construction hours for the time being, which includes opening at 12 noon on Wednesdays and being closed on Fridays. Please enter through the new front entrance.
The Kingswood Girls Varsity Field Hockey Team is hosting Sanborn High School on Alumni Field at 5:30 p.m.
So far, the Kingswood Girls Varsity Field Hockey Team has won 2 games and lost 2 games.
On Tuesday, September 24th.
The Wolfeboro Library Mystery Book Chat will be chatting about the book, The Skeleton Road, by Val McDermott at 10 o'clock in the morning.
The Back Bay Path by Fossfield is the best place to watch model sailboat races on Back Bay from 1 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Quitting smoking isn't easy, but it will be easier with the right help, and help is what Huggins Hospital is offering. The American Lung Association's Fall Free Some from Smoking program and classes, which are held every Tuesday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. The classes are held at the Huggins Hospital Arts Educational Center. For more information, please call 569-7500.
The Wright Museum presents a program by Kurt Hassett and Jean Kurtz. They will present songs and stories honoring American veterans at 7 o'clock p.m. in the Museum Lecture Hall on the 2nd floor on Wednesday, September 25th.
Every Wednesday in September, World War II era newsreels will be shown at the Wright Museum's movie theater from 12 noon until 1 o'clock p.m.
On Thursday, September 26th,
The Wolfeboro Area Farmers Market is at Clark Park every Thursday from 12 noon until 4:30 p.m. They often have fresh vegetables, fruits, dairy products, gourmet mushrooms, fresh fish, cut flowers, meats, honey, herbal products, baked goods, vegan ice cream, a variety of prepared foods, and much more.
the Bridge Falls Path by Fossfield is the best place to view the model sailboat races on Back Bay from 1 to 4 o'clock in the afternoons on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
You get an alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverage for free when you go to a free castle after hours evening mansion tours at the Castle in the Clouds. It will cost nothing, absolutely nothing. The tours are from 6 until 8 p.m.
Morap McNeil will explore how the landscapes of our lives shape the stories we tell at the Genealogy Workshop, which will be held at the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. The interactive workshop starts at 6:30 p.m.
Molly the Trolley 90-minute haunted tour. Trips are being offered every Thursday night until October 31st. This haunted tour is appropriate for those 12 years and older. It departs from the Wolfeboro Inn at 7 o'clock p.m. Additionally, the Wolfeboro Inn is offering a 10% discount for food at the Wolf's Tavern on the night of the tour. Reservations are required and can be made by calling this haunted phone number, 569-1080.
On Friday, September 27th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library Children's Storytime on Fridays continues at the New Hampshire Boat Museum at 10:30 a.m.
The Wolfeboro town employees deserve a break. So, the town hall offices, all of them, will close at 12 noon so the employees can participate in their annual Employee Appreciation Day cookout.
The Kingswood Varsity Girls Field Hockey Team will play Portsmouth on Alumni Field at 4 p.m.
The Kingswood Varsity Football Team will play the John Stark Football Team at 7 o'clock p.m. on Kingswood Alumni Field.
This is the last day for non-profit organizations to submit an application to annual Festival of Trees event. The Festival of Trees event is held at the Wright Museum in December each year.
It's Saturday, September 28th.
There will be admissions open house at Brewster Academy from 9 a.m. until 12 noon.
Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation Department is holding its third annual Fall Festival. There will be a lot of games and activities for residents of all ages. You will find them near the new pavilion at Fossfield. Just listen for the music.
The Clark House Museum Fall Craft Fair will be held from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Clark House Museum.
Bring your dog, cat, horse, cow, bird, or other domestic animal to the annual Blessing of the Animals on the church lawn at 12 noon at St. Katharine Drexel Catholic Church. This traditional event is in celebration of St. Francis of Assisi feast day.
Music, great food, and fine art will highlight the annual Wolfeboro Arts Festival from 5 o'clock p.m. until 7:30 p.m. at local small studios. Galleries and merchants featured at the Khaled Gallery will be guitarist singer Jonathan Sardi.
The Wolfeboro Lions Club is offering all you sweet tooth people out there delicious and decadent chocolate confessions and more. The auction will be held at the All Saints Episcopal Church. It will be chock full of chocolate, cakes, pies, cookies, candles, and wine, gift cards, and baskets. The dinner with dessert starts at 6:30 p.m., followed by the auction at 7 p.m. Reservations may be made by calling 986-7053.
The New Hampshire Boat Museum is offering free admission as part of the Smithsonian's Magazine Museum Day program. Museum Day is an annual celebration of boundless curiosity hosted by Smithsonian Magazine. Participating museums and cultural institutions across the country provide free entry to anyone presenting a Museum Day ticket. Registration for the free tickets are available on Smithsonian's website, www.smithsonianmag.com/museumday.
On Sunday,
Come and worship in the atmosphere of the Lord's creation at Cape Park with the First Congregational Church during their half-hour service, which starts at 7:30 a.m.
the Kingswood varsity volleyball team will play Guilford High School at 5:30 p.m. at the Kingswood High School main gymnasium. And some upcoming and ongoing things for you to consider include:
Registration is open for the 2019 Girls on the Run Heart and Soul fitness program. Practice times are Thursdays from 5 to 6:30 p.m. and Sundays from 4 to 5:30 p.m. The 10-week program starts this Monday for girls in grades 3 through grade 8. To register, go to girlsontherunh.org.
The admission to the Wright Museum is half price if you bring a donation to the Life Ministries food pantry of 4 canned goods for non-perishable food items. This special admission price will be valid through the end of October.
Registration is open for the Lakes Region Curling Association Fall 2019 season. To register, download and complete both the registration form and a waiver form from their website, lakescurling-nh.org/membership.
Lakes Region Curling Association will hold 8 weekly matches which take place on Sunday evenings from 5:15 to 7:15 p.m. at the Poplar Ice and Arts Center. And more information, go to that website. Here it is again on your screen, lakescurling-nh.org.
A special exhibit will be on display at the Wright Museum and remains on display until October 31st. The exhibit, called The Last Good War, The Faces and Voices of World War II. The exhibit documents the pictures and the words of veterans across the country who fought in the last good war.
Also note, the Wright Museum is accepting donations to support the Kingswood Regional High School Food Pantry. Donation may be submitted at the Wright Museum from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and from 12 noon until 4 p.m. on Sundays.
The Wolfeboro area hydrant flushing has started and will continue until October 31st. Flushing may occur from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. until 7 p.m. Check for discolored water before washing laundry or cooking with water.
Okay, let's hear from the Parks and Recreation Department for an update on upcoming programs and activities. Recreation Director Christine Collins is at her desk to tell us all about it. Over to you, Christine Collins.
Thanks, Will. Christine Collins here with Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation, and just sharing what we have going on. So we are currently in the planning stages. September is one of our busier months, getting ready to open Pop Whale and Ice and Arts Center, having the brochure come out October 1st, getting all the rates and information in our online setup so people can register online, and just getting everything ready for you, because we're usually slower at our facilities in the summer, so not a lot of people visit us, but in the winter everyone's over at Pop Whale and Ice and Arts Center and Abenaki, so we're trying to make everything pretty for you. We have soccer currently going on and field hockey, so those programs are up and running. We are in the midst of planning our fall festival. This is our 3rd year doing it. We actually have a new venue this year. We have done it at Abenaki a few times, and we love the area. We think it's great for fall festival. However, a lot of people don't see us out here because this is kind of a slow time for this facility, like I stated. So we are doing it at the new pavilion. We did our summer kickoff down there, and we just saw that there were a lot of people who didn't hear about it that kind of were in the area and then walked by and saw it, so they joined us. So we're hoping the same thing happens this year. Plus we have since it is our third year, a lot of people already know about this time of year we're doing it. And every year we make it a little bit better and a little bit bigger. So we're excited. We're in the process. We do have animals coming. We have lots of games for the kids. So it definitely is a family affair. We're going to have food for purchase. We'll have activities. So you do want to check it out. That is September 28th. It's from 10 to 2 at the Fossfield Pavilion. So you can go either side to park, either by the tennis courts or on the basketball side, and you'll hear music and you'll hear laughing and fun. So please join us. And then stay tuned. Like I stated, October 1st is when our brochure goes out to the public, and also is when online registration takes place for activities from late fall all the way to early spring. So you just want to check that out and see what's going on. The brochure is up to date as far as what we know when it goes to print. So it's a good guide for you. However, we always encourage you to go online because some things don't make the brochure. We don't have final details, and we try to put everything online. Also, we're getting ready to open the Pop Whale and Ice and Art Center. Projection for that date is October 12th. So get your skates sharpened, pull out that winter gear, because even though it will still be kind of warm outside, we will have ice. And if you are around, typically it's the last week in September, first week in October, we start the process. So if you've never seen the ice go in or taken out, it's pretty awesome. Before I worked here, I didn't realize, you come and you see the ice and you're like, oh, great. But to see it, you would not realize that the ice is actually painted. So it looks white like that, but that's actually paint. It's not like that. So definitely, if you have an opportunity, just swing in. We're open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and just take a look at it and see what's going on. I don't have the exact days they're painting it, but as we get closer, I might be able to share that with you. So that's all we have for now, and we hope to see you soon. Back to you, Will.
Thank you, Christine Collins. And Library Director Cindy Scott is back at the library since they will be opening up again next week. Over to you, Cindy Scott.
Thanks, Will and Caden. Coming up at the library on Tuesday, September 24th at 10 a.m., we have It's a Mystery Book Chat, The Skeleton Road by Val McDermott. And this will be at the library in the small conference room. As you may be able to see, we are in the new part of the library. And this week we are showing you the new part of the library when you come in, and the old part of the library is now unavailable while they renovate it. Also, Wednesday, September 25th at 10 a.m., we have the Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group Summer Series with D.I.'d. This program is still off-site because we still don't have the full facility available, and this is going to be at the Family History Center at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. On Thursday, September 26th at 6:30 p.m., we have again a program by the Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group, and again it's going to be at the Family History Center at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This one is a program called Family Memory and Place, Writing Family Stories, and it's made possible by a grant from New Hampshire Humanities. For kids, coming up on Tuesday, September 24th at 10:30 a.m., we have our usual preschool story time, which will be taking place in the main part of the new part of the building, right by the front windows. On Wednesday, September 25th at 1 p.m., we repeat the preschool story hour, and on Thursday, September 26th at 10:30 a.m., we have our toddler time story hour. Friday, September 27th at 10:30 a.m., there'll be a preschool story time at the New Hampshire Boat Museum. Also coming up on October 5th, the Friends of the Library are going to be doing a special program for the library called Cozy Up, and you'll have an opportunity to meet 6 cozy mystery authors. And it will be at the Great Hall at Town Hall from 4 to 7. Tickets are available at the Country Bookseller, Black's Paper Store, and at the library for $25 each. I hope you will join us. Back to you.
Thank you, Cindy Scott. Now let's go over to Mike in the Haas Sports Center to hear from our new friends, Mr. Dene and Mr. Hossack. now known as Mike and the Hoss. They are going to tell us all about home games for the Kingswood Knights. Over to you, Mr. Dene and Mr. Hossack.
Thanks, Will. Charlie, big happenings this week in Kingswood sports. Starting with Friday.
Yeah,
Field hockey team's hosting John Stark.
that's great. Under the lights?
5:30 game,
Yeah.
so might end under the lights.
Yeah, under the lights, yeah.
And then volleyball is going to be hosting Kennet. That will be under the lights.
Yeah, definitely. Be.
In the gym.
Yes, yes.
All right.
It's good.
And then there's a break from home action until next Tuesday, where the soccer girls are going to be hosting. I didn't put the name down of the team that they're hosting. They're going to be hosting. A team will be arriving to play the soccer girls.
They will have an opponent.
They will have an opponent.
Yeah.
It's a mystery opponent. We do
Okay.
not know who they are.
All
So if you show up at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, you'll find out who they are. But that game's going to be at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
And then on Thursday, boys soccer, also the mystery team.
Yes.
I forgot to write down the opponents.
That's okay.
But that's going to be at 5:30 also. And then next Friday, field hockey is a big day. Next Friday is a big day for Kingswood Sports. Field hockey is going to be home versus Portsmouth, and we know that Portsmouth is a powerhouse.
Absolutely.
And football is going to be home versus John Stark at 7. So field hockey is going to be at 4 o'clock, and football is going to be at 7 o'clock. And I'm guessing that the football game will be under the lights.
Definitely. And I heard that Mike and the Hoss might be broadcasting that show.
I think that's almost a definite.
All right.
We will do it.
Awesome.
But we are also planning on getting to some of the other games.
We are.
And maybe we make a day out of it on Friday and double bill us.
Oh, my goodness. That's if Timothy allows us.
We get asked to.
All right.
All right, back to you, Will.
Thank you, Mr. Dene and Mr. Hossack. And we wrap up today's program with a report from St. Katharine Drexel Catholic Church. Father Cole and Deacon Charlie Ferrero are ready to give us an update for the church. Hello, Father Cole and Deacon Charlie.
Well, hi, Will. Welcome to St. Katharine Drexel as we begin a new week. We're going to start now with Friday, the 20th. And as usual, after the morning Mass at 8 o'clock, we have Eucharistic Adoration until 3 o'clock. And the church is open every day from 7 o'clock until 3. If anybody wants to visit, come in to pray. And we're very grateful that we can leave our church open. And then, of course, we begin the weekend, Saturday Mass at 4 o'clock. We're going to be blessing prayer shawls. The prayer shawl ministry makes these by hand, and we give them to people in hospitals, nursing homes, or at home with our love and with our prayers. Sunday morning, 8:30 and 10:30. We have a wonderful breakfast after the 8:30 Mass. The Knights of Columbus cook also. Phil Gambale, who is a chef, is helping us out immensely, and so they're really substantial breakfasts, very, very good. Faith formation after the 8:30 Mass, and also the choir is at the 10:30 Mass. Now this Sunday at the Cathedral, Sunday the 22nd, Sergeant Randy Archambault will be receiving the St. Michael Award at the Blue Mass with Bishop Labashi. So he'll be a policeman from New Hampshire being honored not only for his police dedication but for his faith, living the Catholic Christian faith. So we're very grateful to Randy Archambault. And so that'll be at the Cathedral at 10:30 on Sunday the 22nd, followed by breakfast. Also at the Kingswood Golf Club, at 1 o'clock, there'll be the Nine and Dine, and we can take up to 24 golfers. So please, that'll be the last one for the season here, Sunday the 22nd. And then the week goes as usual. Monday, we have the Discovery Group at 7 o'clock. Tuesday morning, the Rofters at 9 o'clock. And in the evening on Tuesday, we have choir rehearsal. We're looking for new choir members. Please come and join. Now, Deacon Charlie, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Father. We have a very special event occurring at St. Katharine Drexel on Sunday, the 29th. We have a panel that will be talking about end-of-life decisions, questions that come up at that time that you need to think about. And we'll have on this panel somebody from the medical profession, somebody from the legal profession, and somebody from the church, namely myself, talking about the Catholic understanding of how you make these decisions. And we'll have what I'm holding here, the Three Beliefs, which is one of the best documents I've seen put out by a diocese This is put out by the Diocese of Manchester. It covers all the issues, such as durable power of attorney, how to choose a healthcare agent, things like palliative care, how to what factors you should consider in putting a will together that are consistent with our faith. This is a free event, and you will be able to get copies of this document as well. We'd love to have you come and register in advance so we can make sure we have sufficient materials. You can call our office. We'll also have sign-up forms for you this weekend at the church for you to fill out and indicate your attendance. So don't miss it. It's packed with information, and the best part of it at the end will be a question and answer session so that we can answer any questions or issues that you have questions about with this expert panel. So we're looking forward to seeing you all. Hope to see you at that time. That's Sunday the 29th. It'll be from noon to 3 p.m.
All right. Well, thank you, Deacon Charlie, and thank you, Will.
Thank you, Father Cole and Deacon Charlie. Well, Caden, we did it.
Yes, William, we did. That's all we have for this week.
Thank you for tuning into our weekly program.
Remember, there is always something to do in and around Wolfeboro.
And if you'd like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station at 569-0219 or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com.
We hope to see you out and about.
We look forward to seeing you next week. With clear eyes and full hearts, I'm William Hunter.
And I'm Caden Laing for Wolfeboro Community Television.
Bringing your community to view.
Thank you.